Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Shisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Husband woke up in hospital for back surgery after being married for 28 years, and his wife was gone. She left him for another man. Guys, this one is a pretty sad story. And I hear a lot of these, but this one's pretty sad. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
What's the most humbling experience you've ever had?
Without a question, that would be waking up in the hospital after being married 28 years and your wife's gone. She's run off with another man. I was in there for back surgery, but I didn't know she was already seeing someone else. And it was a shock. It was something I wasn't aware of. I even had an imagination that would happen after being married 28 years. That wasn't the bad part. It's just being blindsided and not realizing the groundwork that was being taken place. She was getting a post office box and selling my house. And I went from having a house on the golf course, a house at the beach at Gulf Shores, to no house at all. And basically the Alabama lawyer put me on the street without just anything that I worked all my life for, and now I'm 68. And, I wish I'd made better plans. It reminds me of somebody told me one time, save money so money can save you. I didn't make any preparations at all for that. If anybody's watching this that can learn from my mistake, I hope they do.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
All right, guys, so pretty tragic story there that was shared. And before we talk more about that situation, we're going to check out some of these comments. Our first comment comes from a woman who says they did not have to put Kevin behind it, with a bunch of emojis and the laughing emoji. Yeah, I did not add Kevin Samuels there, but I know the Spiritual Word usually likes to do that at the end of some videos. Next comment says, wow, God bless him, with the prayer hands emoji. Next comment, wow, my heart hurts for him, with the sad faces and teary eyes. Next commenter says, when karma come knocking though, she better be ready. Next, that's so heartbreaking. Next, poor man, I bet the man who she left him for is gonna do the same thing to her. This guy says, these women something else. Next comment, sad. This chick says, let me at her, with the angry face emoji. Next comment, wow. Next, that's sad as F. Man, with the teardrop emoji. Next commenter says, she really dipped. That's crazy. And finally, our last comment says, such a cowardly thing to do. Hope he's found peace, healing, and love since then. Yeah, this is a really unfortunate situation. I want you guys to think about what he said there. He talked about how he had no idea that after 28 years, his wife would be capable of leaving him. I think for a lot of like the older generation, it's a shock to them because they didn't grow up in the world we grew up in, right? Where divorce is a very real thing. I mean, I'm sure men have always known that women can divorce you at any time, right? Since the start of no-fault divorce back in 1969, men have been aware, but not as aware as men are now. But there's still a lot of men out here who don't understand how things can go from, okay, this marriage is going all right, to a really tragic situation where you're losing property, you're losing your house. He said he lost his house. How did that happen? Well, when you get married, your wife owns what you own. That property is considered marital property. That income, once it's mixed in, even 1 cent, $1 gets mixed into the same bank account, it's considered marital income, marital property. She owns everything. She owns half of everything that you own. So she can make decisions of selling or buying property behind your back if she really wanted to. Which leads me to my final point. First off, I hope the man is doing better. I hope he's doing all right. And it seems like he is. But the lesson to be learned from this, which he said I hope men learn from this, is prepare, save, right? Put money aside just in case. For men out here who still see value in getting married, you have to have some type of fail-safe, plan B, in case the person who you're marrying decides to change. And that does happen. Oh, but you shouldn't set yourself up for plan B because now you're betting on the marriage failing, right? That's something Steve Harvey said about prenups. One of the many absurd things Steve Harvey has said on his show. The truth is, guys, you got to prepare if you're going to be getting involved with the woman today, especially if you're putting a ring on it. You got to prepare for the worst. And I hope you heard the man's words there, right? Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Hey guys, as always, curious to know what you guys thought of this situation. end this video. Appreciate you guys for checking out another episode of the Coffee Pod. Till next time, man. I'm out. Peace.